So, have you ever tried counting in Spanish and just kind of hit a wall after 10? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down the super simple patterns that will let you master the numbers all the way up to 30. And trust me, it's way easier than you think.
This right here, this is our goal. 30. By the time we're done, you won't just know the word for it, you'll actually understand the system to get there. So, let's just jump right in. Okay, first things first. Like building anything, right? You got to start with a solid foundation. And these first 10 numbers, they are the absolute essential building blocks for everything else that comes next.
All right, let's just run through them real quick. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. Just get a feel for how they sound. These are pretty much the only unique words you really need to sit down and memorize at the start. Everything else, it just builds from here.
All right, next up, we've got this small, kind of special group, the numbers from 11 to 15. You know, just like in English with 11 and 12, these guys have their own unique names. Think of it this way. This is the last little bit of pure memorization you've got to do. So here they are. Once, doce, trece, catorce, quince. Just 5 special words. Once you have these down, along with those first 10, you are totally ready to move from just memorizing stuff to actually understanding the system.
And this is where it gets really fun. We're about to crack the code for the rest of the teens. Instead of just more memorization, we get to use this really clever, really simple pattern.
Okay, so how do we get from quince, which is 15, to 16? Is it just another unique word we have to learn, or is there a logical pattern we can follow?
And here is the secret. 16, or 16, isn't some brand new word. It's actually just a mashup of 10 y 6, which literally just means 10 and 6.
You can see the logic laid out perfectly right here. You take 10, which is 10, you add e for and you add 6, which is 6. The language just kind of squishes it all together to create 10 y 6, 10 and 6. It's as simple as that.
And this one simple pattern unlocks the rest of the teens. It's the same formula every single time. 10 and 7 becomes 17. 10 and 8 is 18. 10 and 9 is 19. And just like that, you've learned 4 new numbers just by understanding one simple rule.
Now, what about the 20s? Well, here's the best part. You already have all the skills you need. Seriously, we're just going to apply the exact same logic we just learned.
So, our new foundation, our new building block is 20, which in Spanish is 20. This is the only new word you need to know for this entire section. Just look at this comparison. The teen pattern was built on 10y, 10, and, well, the 20 pattern is built on 20y, 20 and. See? It's the exact same logic, just with a new starting block. So it breaks down into 3 super simple steps. 1. You start with the prefix 20, which is just that squished together version of 20y. 2. You grab one of our original numbers from 1 through 9. And 3. You just combine them into a single word. Let's see it in action. To get 21, you take 20 and uno, mash them together, and what do you get? 21, 20 and 1. And this same logic is going to carry you all the way up to 29. And just like that, we've done it. We've covered the foundation, those unique teens, and the 2 major patterns. Now we just need to hit our target number and recap everything we've learned. And there it is, our final goal. The number 30 is 30. It's one last unique word to remember, but now, because you understand the patterns, you are fully equipped to count from 1 all the way to 30.
This slide just sums it all up perfectly. The key takeaway here, the big idea, is that you don't have to memorize 30 separate words. Not at all. You just memorize the first 15, learn 2 key pattern words, 20 and 30, and then you apply a simple 10 and or 20 and logic. It's really just a system of a few keywords and 2 powerful patterns.
Now, knowing the rules is a great start, but practice is what really makes it stick. The source for this explainer actually suggests using flashcards to really lock in these numbers. So the question isn't just, do you understand the system? It's how are you going to practice it? Thanks for joining this explainer.